So your question is, you have less than $50,000 saved for retirement, and you want to know if you're too late. Well, that depends. So why do I say it depends? Let's have a real conversation about this. Not the polished version, not the, yeah, you're doing great, let's keep going, just go, go, go. No, we're going to have an honest conversation today. So if you have less than $50,000 saved for retirement and you're over 30, you're over 40, you're over 50, you've probably asked yourself this question: am I too late? Because life happened, bills happened, kids happened, setbacks happened, and somewhere along the way, your future got pushed aside. So let me say this clearly: you are not too late, but you cannot afford to stay where you are. The truth is, saving money alone won't fix this. You need to move differently. And I don't say that from a place of judgment. I say that from experience, because I've been there. There was a moment in my life where everything slowed down. I had to look at my reality. What I hoped would happen and what was happening was not the same. My actuality was I was falling behind, and quickly. But here's what I realized: time does not care about your intention. You hear me? Time only responds to action. So your intention and what you want to do and what you're intending to do, time does not care about that. I'm going to give you 5 things that you need to do right now if you have less than $50,000 saved for retirement. Not next year, not the year after that, not when things feel better, but right now. So the first thing you need to do is stop guessing. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to guess and hope that everything works out. Most women, they don't have a savings problem. They have a clarity problem. You need to know how much you actually have, where it's sitting, what it's doing, not what you think you have, not what you hope you have, what's real, what you actually have in the account and what they're actually doing. Because you cannot build a future on numbers that you have not yet faced. The second thing is, stop parking your money and thinking that that's enough. Savings accounts, they feel safe, but safety without growth, it's just a slow loss. That's all it is. If your money isn't working, just like when you're not working, you'll always feel behind. Your money should be positioned, not just protected, but it's got to be doing some work for you. Number 3, use what's already available to you. If your job offers a 401k, especially with the match, that's not optional, that's an opportunity. If you're contributing, great. If you're not, you are leaving so much money on the table. So let's say you are investing, which is great. If you are contributing to your 401k, there's some things you need to understand. You need to know how it's invested. You need to understand whether it aligns with your goals, not the company goals, your goals. And you need to know if it's actually growing. That means you need to look and see how it performed last year, how it performed the year before. Do you have positive returns? Are the returns negative? If you don't know what I mean, then that means you need to get in the room so you can get some clarity. Having a 401k doesn't mean that you have a plan. It means you have a 401k. And those two things are not the same. Number 4 is you need to increase your income with intention. You cannot outperform low income. Let's be real. At some point, it's not about budgeting better. It's not about earning differently. It's not about saving. Sometimes you need to make more income. And that's where many women hesitate, because it feels like I'm already doing so much. Oh my goodness, I can't put nothing else on my plate. But here's the truth, and hear me. In this season, it may require more from you so that your future doesn't take from you. If that means you need to do something else to earn more income, then that's what we'll need to do. If we need to sacrifice spending in other areas, then that's what we'll need to do. But more income is going to be essential if you don't have $50,000 or more saved in your 401k and you want a different outcome for your retirement. And number 5, now this is the one that changes everything, okay? You need a strategy. No more videos. We are YouTube video down. We are course down. We really are. We have educated and over-educated and over-degreed and over. We understand we got all the information. We don't need any more random advice. You don't need to do any more guessing. You need a real plan. Now, there are 4 key elements that you're going to base your plan on. Your age. Your age is different from the next person's age, of course. That is going to determine what your plan is going to look like. Your income, the income you have now, and the income that you think that you want to have in retirement. You also need your goals. Your goals. Do you want to live in Miami for retirement? Do you want to be in Cancun? Do you want to be in Costa Rica? Do you want to be in Dubai? Do you want to live in Africa? Do you want to live in the Sahara Desert? Do you want to be in Colorado? Wherever it is. Your goals matter because there's a number that is associated with you being able to accomplish these goals in retirement. And then your timeline. How many years do you have left? You have 10 years, you have 15 years, 20 years. How many more years do you want to work before you're no longer working and before you're retired? You're going to need to have a real plan based on these items for you: your age, your income, your goals, and your timeline. Because see, the importance of a strategy is to close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So once you understand your age, your income, your goals, and your timeline, you can then close the gap to being free because you understand what the number is going to be for you to be successfully retired and wealthy while doing so. So if you're sitting there with less than $50,000 saved for retirement, feeling like you're behind, you're not broken. You're just unstructured. And structure can be built, but it starts with a decision. Stop delaying your future and start designing it. Come join us. We guide women from financial survival to strategic wealth through proper planning, protection, investing, and ownership so their wealth matches their purpose, not delay it. Your next 20 starts now. Women retire wealthy. Will you?